Hi, I'm Lance.
And I'm Joe.
And we're the SAR guys.
Our video today is about compasses and a practical application of declination in search and rescue. We're going to talk about what declination is and then how we adjust for it in the field. We're not going to get real technical or anything, but just a brief description of how it works. I'm going to draw a representation of the Earth. And there's a North Pole up here and a South Pole down here. There's a magnetic field that goes around the Earth, and it actually makes a magnetic North Pole that is, from our viewpoint, it's right about here somewhere. So when we have a compass, our compass is actually going to point here instead of here. And we call that difference declination. Every map has a little legend on it. And in the corner right here, it tells you what the declination is for your area. For our area, it's 15 degrees and 33 minutes. This compass has a declination scale on it that is not movable. So in order to find true north, I'll put the compass needle on north right here, and then I'll turn the whole compass until it's at 15 degrees. Now, the red arrow on the compass card is pointed to true north. If I need to go on a course of 270 degrees, what I'll do is I will turn the bezel, and there's a little red mark, a little white mark right here. I'm going to turn it to 270 degrees. Then I will turn the compass, the whole thing, until I have the red in the shed, the needle over the guide underneath, and then I turn it 15 degrees for the declination, and now I know that this is the course that I need to take. This compass is probably my favorite. It's a Brunton Classic, and it has a declination scale that can be adjusted, and if you look very closely, you can see that I've pre-adjusted it so that the scale on the bottom is pointed to 15 degrees. So now I can turn the compass and put the red in the shed like you would normally do. And now I can just turn the dial to whatever course I need to go. So if it's 270 degrees, I point this to 270, put the red in the shed, and I can go ahead and go my 270 degree course. Well, Lance, that was a very basic description of how you use a compass, and we could go into a lot more detail on it, but for our missions, typically when we're out in the field, the command folks will give us a course and say, go 270 degrees for a mile, and we will do that. And really just want to make sure that you're accounting for declination, because in a mile, you know, that 15 degrees off might not put you where you want to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I am weak when it comes to compass and being able to use the compass. I'll be honest with you. I use my GPS, but we've also been on missions where the GPS just wasn't working for us. Right. And so we reverted. Actually, I didn't. Joe did. Joe got out his compass and he says, give me a course. And because of that, we were able to get out of the situation that we're in a lot easier than dilly-dallying around with the GPS. Right. So it's something that I've tried to do more, is learn my compass more efficiently.
Yeah, and it's just another tool. We have lots of tools. We have a lot of redundancy. And on that particular mission, without that compass, life would have been really miserable. Our hands were frozen. We couldn't push buttons on our GPS.
It wasn't reading it.
It wasn't reading. We were in the canopy. Lots of problems. But boy, that simple little compass, pull it out and back to the basics. And
turned and went.
And there we went. And I think we're going to turn and go hit the trail now.
All right.
See you guys later.
Thank you.